So when you look at any chart, and if you trace the structure in a very general way, what you need to recognize and to understand that all these up moves before the down moves will be big supply zones in this case. So this is an up push before a down push. When we can say that this zone is actually a zone, and by the way, just taking maybe one step further, we will not trade these zones like 99% of the time, these big zones. We will use refinements and even confirmations on lower time frames and so on. So this I want just to start introducing you and those of you who are maybe like really new to smart money concepts or to trading at all, just want to show you that it's not possible to say that this is the zone and it's the only zone that will get tapped or needs to get tapped or whatsoever. No, it's not working like this. So we have this big zone, and then we can expect, and by the way, so when this zone is like validated, when we have a break and the creation of a new range from a structural perspective, okay? So this is the time where you need to have your structure really your structure understanding really clear, okay? Because I will not go and explain structure here. So when you have this break, so let me clean the chart. When you have this break with this candle with the body close, you can say, okay, so now this big up move, this whole up push is the zone for mitigation in the future. Mitigation is coming back to close some orders that are negative here. So buy orders are negative here for smart money. They come back, they close the orders, they continue the push. And we see that there was an up move before the down move. When we can say that this is a zone? When it breaks. So easy. When you have a new structural range, you can say that this whole up move before the creation of structural range is your big supply or demand zone. So we have a zone, we have a zone, we have this big zone that actually never was tapped, and that's fine, as you will know in the future. We have this huge zone that tapped just barely. Now we have this huge zone which was created here and mitigated and continued down. We have this huge zone that then in the future got mitigated, got reaction, mitigated, and we expect continuation to the downside. Okay, so this is a very general way to see how the market moves. So let's go to a different chart. Maybe let's go to 4 hours and just see how it moves. So we have this break, so this is the up push. We know that this down move is the zone for the market to come and mitigate. Again, all the nuances, all the details of how are we looking at mitigation, how we actually trade. Okay, now we don't in these few first videos, we are not discussing the actual rules of using the SnD, and even if when we will in this part, it will not be the actual strategy. The actual strategy, you will know auto confirmations, and then we put everything together and we will use it. Okay, so don't rush, just watch the videos, don't rush ahead, and it will be all fine. Then a market just continues as crazy, creating these small down moves, which it then mitigates and continues up, mitigates and continues up, mitigates and up. Zone, mitigation, continue. Big zone, so I'm using the biggest zone possible, yeah, hold down pushes before this up moves, or smaller zone, just to keep our eyes trained. So down push, it's the creation of this zone. So now this is a zone. This is a zone. We expect it to hold, but yeah, it holds, by the way, with a lot of mitigation. And now we have this break. Now all this push is a new zone. So this is how it works, yeah. But as you will know in the next video, we will use more refined zones to have in the future more better trades, higher risk to reward, and so on and so on. So see you in the next video.